what's the deal? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the homie Kurt, and we are back. We are back with another beat tutorial video, continuing our West Coast producer series. Today, we're making a part two of cooking up a beat similar to West Coast producer Scum Beatz. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check them out. Go ahead and cook up a beat similar to his style. You know what I'm saying? He cooked up and produced for artists like Blueface, of course, Bravo the Bag Chaser, and Lil Vegas another one. So, and many, many fucking more. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and cook up a beat similar to Scum Beats. With that being said, go ahead and leave a like on this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell a friend we got more beat tutorials on the way. Follow me on Instagram at the homie Kurt, and let's cook up this beat. All right, so we got our melody down, got everything set, ready to go, got what we got what we need. So let's go ahead and break down our melody. But before I do that, our BPM, let's go ahead and show you that real quick. Our BPM is 108. We are in the 108 BPM. And for our foundation, what I started with is a classic synth key out of the West Coast Magic from Infinite. Go and check them out. And it's called Catastrophe, whichever one. But that's the one I got. That's the one I selected. And I took down these notes right here. So I'm going to go ahead and break these down. All I did was started with these notes right here. Boom, boom. We in the E minor scale, as you can see. Boom, boom. And really, all I did was copy these over. Bam, copied those over. And added these two at the end. Simple, straightforward. All I did was take one note off for the second part, but simple, easy, straightforward. Let me go ahead and play you our classic synth key and show you what we got. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next plugin, which I came up with Analog Lab again, but this is just a vocal. Now this I came from the Summer Nights 2 expansion bake from Infinite. Go and check them out. It's a vocal called Go To. Hold on, let me double check that. It's called Go To. Let me double check that just to make sure. Okay, yep, it's called Go To. It's called Go To. It's a vocal. This is what it sounded like. This is just this. This is just for some background noise, some vocals in the back. And that's all this is. And of course, in the E minor scale, kept it right there. And this is what it sounded like. All right, let's go ahead and move on from our vocals. Just want to do something simple, straightforward, something real quick. Didn't want to do too much on the vocals. Let's go ahead and move on to our next plugin. I got a deep piano out of Purity. Well, I got a piano out of Purity. It's right here. It's the first one. But I used it as a deep piano. Kept it in the E minor scale, of course. Bam, bam. Just did something simple. I just want to give a little bounce. Just give some bounce for the melody, and that's pretty much it. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm saying when I say give it a little more bounce. This is what we got for our deep piano. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on from our deep piano on our third plugin. Move on to our last one. Go ahead and show you that. You know what I'm saying? That deep piano gives it a little more bounce to it, like I already said. But for our last plugin, I went and got an organ out of the Dedications 2 expansion bank from Infinite. Go and check them out. The organ is called Gospel R&B, but it's an organ. Let me go ahead and show you what it's looking like. And all I did with this, and from the ghost notes, which helped like a motherfucker, all I did was copy these notes over and call it a day. Same with these. Bam, bam. Let me go ahead and show you. Bam, bam. Ghost notes are beyond useful. I'll tell you that. Shit, if you got ghost notes, use them joints. It'll help with building a melody or building a counter melody. So yeah, got those right there. Kept it in the E minor scale, of course. Kept it in the scale, and this is what it sounded like. Let me go and make sure that's off. Bam, bam. All right. All right, so we got our melody set, got everything ready to go. Let's go ahead and play everything all together. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Bam, bam. Boom. Do this. Alright, got everything set, ready to go. This is our melody, what we came up with. Let's go and play what we got. Alright, so we got our perks in here, got everything set, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and break everything down in a second. Let me go ahead and turn our melody, y'all, so this ain't playing while the perks is playing. So this is our perks, we're gonna break everything down in a second. So yeah, we got our perks in here. Got the usual up in here. Clap, hi-hat, open hi-hats. Nothing different really. Just the usual up in here. Just got a crash and probably a zap that's probably different. But other than that, it's the usual. Other than that, just wanted to mention that the claps is a little different at the end. Just added a little bounce, you know what I'm saying? Just like the D piano. Just add a little more bounce at the end, add a little more flavor. Same with here at the end, just add a little more bounce. And with the hi-hats, didn't go crazy on them. Just want to give space for everything else to fill in. So that's our perks right there. Let's go ahead and play our melody with our perks and finish up cooking up this beat. Alright, so we got our 808 and our kick in here. We're going to go ahead and break that down in a second. Let's go ahead and turn all of these off real quick. So these ain't playing just yet. We're going to play everything in a second. Let's go ahead and break down our 808 and our kick. Well, our kick is the same as the 808. All I did was layer the 808 with the kick. Simple, straightforward. But for our 808, I did something simple, straightforward. Didn't want to do too much. I did have these an octave up, but it didn't really sound right, so I just kept it as is, you know what I'm saying? Simplicity at its best. But at the end, I did switch it up, give it a little more bounce, you know what I'm saying? But that's at the end. But this is what it sounded like, just the 808. So we're going to play the kick in a second. This is what we got. So you see what I mean? Adding that bounce at the end, give it a little more bounce, you know? Give it a little more flavor, like I said. And now this is the kick with the 808. And after this, we're going to play everything all together. So yeah, with the kick, it just adds a little more punch with the 808, and that's pretty much it. That's why I add those in there, just to give it a little more punch. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and leave everything else as it is. We're going to play everything, what we got and what we came up with. And this is what we got. And just like that, we just cooked up another beat. Continuing our West Coast Producer series, cooking up a beat similar to West Coast Producer, Scum Beats. Go ahead and check him out on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell a friend and tell a friend we got more beat tutorials on the way. More part 2s for my West Coast Producer series is on the way as well. Go ahead and check them out. Follow me on Instagram at the homie Kurt. And I'll catch you in the next video.